Hi Libra, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Libra, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Libra Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, Spirit. 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Strength card. Second person, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Mutual energies, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of my deck, I have a 2 of Cups. Somebody really feels that this is their soulmate. This was meant to meet this person. Maybe one person was waiting around because they really thought this is my soulmate. But as of now, I do feel they've stopped waiting and they've taken their energy back to say, you know what, this can't be my soulmate. I should turn my life around. I should stand up for myself because I don't know, because maybe they feel that that person is being immature or being petty or something. I don't know. The other person, they are actually missing their person. They are feeling abandoned. They are feeling left behind. They are missing their person. They're sitting in lack. They want to communicate. I think this person has a little fear of rejection, that if I was to reach out, I'll be rejected now. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards for you. But before that, and we'll also do your mutual energies, Libra. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards between you. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Libra and their person, Spirit. Libra and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Libra and their person. Let's take a few more from another deck. Libra and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? We'll take a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Libra and their person, Spirit. Libra and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Libra, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I show off on social media for you. I'm embarrassed over my actions. Your presence in my life has turned my world upside down. I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm an understanding person, and I appreciate that although we are eternally connected, we need our own space. I can't understand why you're not able to simply communicate that you need some time to process things. Instead, you ignore me, knowing that it hurts more and more each time. Don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. I knew all along that you had the potential to run again, but the intensity of our connection and my curiosity about it is what kept me interested in you. My boundaries are stronger now, and your old mind games will no longer be tolerated. I'm upset at myself. I'm really going through it. The nights are so long. Could you ever forgive me? I hate that your rejection can still trigger a tendency for me to spiral out of control with unhealthy and addictive behaviors. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading, Libra. Let's start with the first line, which is the first person. I'll address this as person A, second line is person B. You could be either one of them if this is your reading. And remember, these are not gender-based. Alright, so person A, let's start with you. It seems you've retreated your energy. Why? 4 of Swords. Because they were not happy. I mean, they were happy, but they were not completely happy. They felt that they were, in a connection, but they were all by themselves. It's like, yeah, I feel that, this is my soulmate. Then why am I feeling so trapped and alone and doing all the question answers by my own self? So I think person A was not really happy, completely happy in this connection, and that's when they realized maybe, I need to turn my back to this connection and find somebody who's actually present in my life, who will fight for me, who will stand by me. So I think person A is taking that stance to say, I'm not looking at the past anymore. The person I was dealing with, who I was giving so much credit to, probably was not really my counterpart. Otherwise, why would they be so stubborn and, pretend to be somebody they were not, and giving me false impression about them when they were never ready to step up and do right by me? They never put in the energy, they never put in the work, they never stepped up and offered me any commitment. And I don't want to just believe anything they say and give in to them, and then it's a little bit passion and nothing else. I think person A did maybe initially find the other person attractive or something, but then their intuition kicked in to say, well, is it just passion, or are they ever going to put in any more energy or effort? And when they realized that that's not happening, I think person A is the one who retreated their energy and said, I might as well find somebody new who is on the same level as me, who is my real Two of Cups. I think person A realized that maybe the other person was in it only because it made them happy. It's all about them. So I think person A has taken the same stance to say, you know what, I'm not going to be made to feel I'm less than. I'm going to go out there and make my own dreams and wishes come true. I'm sure there are other soulmates available in this universe who I can maybe choose from now, because this one clearly was not the real deal, because they never had anything to offer me. So person A is the one who's doing the walking away currently, from what I feel. If they were like feeling love for the other person, they have taken that love back, because they felt that their person was giving them, promises, or they were not being kept, or breaking their heart or something. So person A says, yeah, I've taken my power energy back. I'm stronger than ever before. And this person, they were just a liar. They were emotionally keeping me stuck in a situation and always blowing hot and cold, and never really investing into the connection. So person B, what about you? How are you feeling about this now? Five of Pentacles. They are missing their person now. Yeah, they still have the hots for person A. That much is there. They are missing their person. I don't know. This card flipped out. I don't know which way it went, so I'll put it back. I'll put it back in the center. Okay, so tell me more. Tell me more. Five of Pentacles. Person B, what about you? They are, if they were in another commitment already, I don't think they're happy there, but they are scared to take action towards person A. They don't know how to make it work. They want to talk to their person though. Eight of Wands. Yeah, they are wanting to talk to their person, or at least keep them engaged, because they don't want their person who's out there, single, independent, to take an offer from anyone else. They don't want that person to move on and give their heart to somebody else, even though they themselves, I don't think they've offered anything yet. But they are seeing that the other person has gone silent on them now. They do feel, yeah, this person is hoping. They are still hoping to fight for the connection. They see the other person as their true soulmate, their partner, their soulmate. The reason why they want to reach out is because they want to not allow the other person who, like I said, is single, to maybe take an offer from somebody else, because they want a second chance. This person wants a second chance. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they feel the other person will have lots of options now, and that's really frustrating them. That's really frustrating them, that they are here and feeling lonely and their person is out there. So they want to talk. They don't want their person to drop them or choose anyone else. They don't want that person to accept an offer from anyone else. They're hoping that their person would be willing to work things out with them. I think they already tried a strategy. It could be, let's work together, or, accept what I'm giving you, or something, which I don't think worked out. This person did try to flex at one point and maybe offer person A something which was not a Two of Cups connection. It was like, let's make it work anyway kind of a thing. But the other person, I think, saw right through their games and cut them out. Now they are very afraid that they've lost that true love. the true love that was being offered. Now, they've removed their love. What if they walk away from me emotionally? They've taken their power back. So, I don't know. But the truth is, they do have love in their heart. I think they still do want something with person A. Now, let's see what that is. Tell me your mutual energies. The first person, the one who has retreated and walked away or has taken their power back, yeah, they're very guarded now. They're very, very guarded. They're protecting their energy. They feel that whatever offer that was given to them was not a honest one. It was bathed in some kind of secrecy or something, and that kind of hurt person A, and they felt betrayed. I think they were expecting something more beautiful, something open, light-hearted, long-term, and person A says, yeah, I couldn't take the stress and anxiety of that, and that's the reason I kind of withdrew from, put a full stop on interacting with them, because this was an unfair situation. This was an unfair situation. I listened to my own intuition, and maybe they found out something about person B which kind of made them retreat and accept that, yeah, the soulmate wasn't that soulmate. And we meet many soulmates. Some come into my life for a reason, season, lifetime, maybe to teach me a lesson, but maybe that contract is over now. So I think person A is doing a lot of healing work on themselves, and they feel they were not nurtured, they were not respected in this connection, but they are picking themselves up again and taking back their power and control. And one of the ways they could be doing that is, I'm not going to communicate with them now. I'm making a decision. I don't want to be in a toxic karmic connection. I don't want to get stuck in this connection. I don't want to have to fight for their attention or compete for their attention, because that is no victory, right? So person B, what about you? I think you still have hidden feelings for person A. They do want to fight for this connection. They do. They are very sad. They're very depressed. They feel they lost out on a partnership. They feel things are in trouble now. Their person is not reaching out to them anymore. They are worried that the other person is not healed of them or has turned their back on them. And I think they're thinking about their own past behavior as well. They could have come across maybe offering only passion. Yes, this person has been put in a bit of a spiritual prison to maybe think about their own petty behavior, which probably came to light, and maybe they treated their person like a option or a third party or something, which led to this conflict, right? So maybe the other person found out and released them. So now they are very worried that even if they were to reach out or, offer their love, even their apology might not be accepted. So tell me about the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're feeling rejected, or they feel they will be if they were to reach out now. Like, they want to talk, they want to clear the air, but they feel if I reach out, I'm sure to get shot down. So then why is the Two of Cups here, Spirit, as the overall energy for Libra's reading? But I have the Three of Swords right under that, which tells me somebody thought that this was a Two of Cups, but they got their heart broken in the midst. But they have learnt that first and foremost, I have to make my own dreams and wishes come true instead of betting on somebody who's never available. So tell me, but still, Spirit, tell me, what's the Two of Cups? Yeah, nothing to offer. What's the point of having a Two of Cups connection? How can this be a Two of Cups connection where the other person is never going to step up, never going to offer me? And if it makes you feel bad and heartbroken, then it's probably a lesson, right? So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Libra. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.